You might have heard in the last week or two in the newspapers about the Leasehold Reform Act. My goodness, how many have we had? Michael Gove came out with one just before the last election. Now we've got another one from this government. It's absolutely crazy, but there we go. They consider flat owners, would you believe, to be second-class homeowners. That's a bit insulting, isn't it, to people that own a flat, in my view. And I've got, I sell many flats across the UK to people, and I would certainly wouldn't call them second-class homeowners, but there we go. So what are they going to do? They're going to get rid of leasehold completely. At the moment, if you do a new development, the lease has to be for 990 years, I should say, sorry, and the ground rent is 0. What they're going to do going forward, according to them, the white paper is out, which then goes to the House of Lords and back to the House of Commons to be made law. What they're going to do is create a common hold, which is similar to the rest of Europe, including Scotland. And I'm doing developments in Scotland at the moment where, it's common hold as well. So it isn't going to change much because there's no ground rent now. So what is the difference between a 919-year lease and common hold? Absolutely nothing, because it still needs to be managed. You still need to pay a service charge. So what is the difference? I suppose the only difference is that you cannot, what was then the freeholder now cannot then charge extra for extending the lease. But the new leases can never be extended anyway because they're 990 years. So there is really no difference, as far as I'm concerned, between common hold and leasehold. They're going to keep the existing ground rents as they are, as I understand it, and they are keeping the existing leases as they are. So if you've got a flat on a 999-year lease or 125-year lease, whatever it might be, they're not going to swap those over to common hold. That's almost impossible to do. And from reading the white paper, that's not what they're intending to do either. So this is only on new flats, okay? Nothing that is existing. What we are waiting for, though, of course, at the moment, is to see what the new mathematical calculation will be to extend the lease of the flats at the moment. So if you've got a 70-year lease at the moment, it's unmortgageable. What we want to know, and they say they're going to reduce the amount that you have to pay for a new lease, but lease extension, but we don't know what that is. So to me, that's far more important than all this. So common hold, long leasehold, what's the damn difference?